I hired attorney Wistrom. Well, let me go back a little bit. First of all, I called 3 or 4 different attorneys because I needed an attorney to represent me as far as my mother's estate was concerned. And I missed an appointment with an attorney Wistrom, or I was 10-15 minutes late, Kevin Wistrom, and he called me and asked me where I was. And I said, oh, well, I'm running late. No problem, I'll wait. What time can you come? Is what he, very aggressive. And I said, well, actually, I wasn't going to come at all. But something told me not to come. But he kept, the way he was so aggressive, trying to coerce me into coming. So I went and I met with him. And he was very nice, very polite, very, he acted as though he was representing me. He portrayed himself to be completely on my side, representing me in every way, honest, sincere, and he literally lured me into trusting him. And I trusted him. I actually trusted him explicitly. And big mistake to trust a lawyer explicitly, especially a crooked one. But I trusted him, and come to find out, he was never representing me. He was actually working with the opposing party against me. And he signed papers that actually hurt me. He had me sign papers that actually hurt me, and actually allowed the other party, which was my brother, to commit a series of very serious crimes. He had me sign a piece of paper that actually said on the back of the paper that I am signing that paper because I am relieving my brother of all his crimes against my mom on her estate. And I had no idea that clause was on the back of that paper. And when I figured it out, my daughter was actually the one that saw it. She says, do you have any idea what you signed? And I said, yeah, just agreeing to the estate, just make an agreement that's on the estate. She says, no. She says, you actually signed a clause relieving Philip of all crimes against, my mother and all the crimes that he committed pertaining to her estate, which were some very serious crimes, including larceny from a building, illegally having my mother cremated, putting my special needs daughter, ward of the state without any legal authority at all whatsoever to cover his tracks. He committed so many crimes. So I said to Kevin, what the hell did you do to me? What is this you had me sign? He says, well, I just thought you wanted to hurry up and get it all over with. I said, yeah, I did want to hurry up and get it all over with, but I certainly didn't agree to sign anything like that. So he dragged me back in court, charging me even more money, and saying to the judge, Your Honor, I have to admit she did not know this clause was on the back of the paper. I was not there to represent her when she signed it. My receptionist was. She didn't explain anything to her, nor did I, and she does not want to sign this paper. And the judge said, that's too bad. She already signed it. It's going to stay as it is. Well, Mr. Wistrom knew that judge was going to say that before we ever even entered the courtroom. He was working actually with my brother's lawyer and the judge against me. And at the same time, he was also representing me on another, I figured, at the time that I retained him for my mother's estate, I had 2 other issues that need to be taken care of legally, and I hired him for those issues as well. And one of them was my property. And he actually worked against me on that. And, pause.